What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here with another exciting Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle here. This battle is against my good friend Josepe. We decided to do a non-Mega Pokemon battle here. He's got 2 potential Megas and I've got 1. We decided to just forego it, just due to the heck that Megas are really overpowered. So, anyway, taking a look at his team. Scizor, awesome priority bullet punch. He's got Blissey, which is a very awesome special sponge. Gliscor, don't know what that thing's going to do. It could be offensive, it could be defensive. Aegislash is always a threat. Gardevoir, not so much. And Goodra is very unpredictable. Looking at my team, I'm bringing Rain. I have a, what is that? Politoed that does the Drizzle. I've got the Swift Swim Kingdra. I've got my special attacking Dragonite. I threw in Moltres over there, just in case the weather went down or there's some other threats that I need to hit. I've got, what is that, Scizor and Forretress that will easily sponge fire attacks in the rain. So here we go. I'm thinking of leading off with Forretress just to get some hazards up. He leads off with a awesome Generation 6 shiny Goodra. That thing is amazing looking. Getting a shiny, that's a purebred right there. Anyway, he goes for Flamethrower right off the bat. I know these things carry it, but I figure I'd live one with Sturdy. I actually have the red card, so that kicks anyone out that decides to do any crazy shenanigan move like that. And that way I can get an easy 1 layer up while kicking him out and going from there. So I decided to go for Spikes this time around because I figured they'd be a little bit more potent than Stealth Rock against his team, because a lot of his pokes resist that Stealth Rock. Anyway, so going on, I'm going to switch into Politoed because I know that I can take this thing out with an Ice Beam. And plus, I can take any kind of move that he wants to hit, if it's Ice Fang, if it's Earthquake. But he decides to go for a knockoff, which is going to definitely damper my Rain over here. Get it? Damp rock? Anyway. So with that being said, I'm going to go for Ice Beam. Obvious play. So he's going to switch into his Goodra right now and definitely take this Ice Beam. Now, a great set to run with Goodra is either Assault Vest, or in his case, he busts out the Weakness Policy. Now, Weakness Policy is an awesome item to carry on top of this poke, because you're going to hit him with an Ice move, it's obvious. So he's at +2 right now. I decide to switch out into Forretress because Forretress isn't going to do anything. He's slower than dirt. It's pretty much death fodder because I need something new to switch into this guy. Now, I'm going to bring in Kingdra over here. I know I'm going to outspeed due to Swift Swim and the Drizzle combination. So I'm going to go for Sub just to see what he's going to do. He drops a Draco, misses it, so I get a free Dragon Dance in, which is awesome. I'm kind of debating if that Dragon, or if that miss on the Draco would have been better if it hit my Sub and broke it. Because he would be at the neutral range. He wouldn't be at +2 anymore. Anyway, he goes for the Dragon Pulse, definitely hits. But now I'm going to go for the Outrage. Now that I am free, clear, good to go, bam, this is going to be a one-shot. Now, it was very risky of me to use Outrage simply because he does have a Fairy type in the wings. And you always have to look out for that if that happens. You know, Outrage locks you into the move for 2 to 3 turns. Now, with that being said, if he's got a Fairy type and switches it in, you're kind of a sitting duck for a turn or 2. Luckily, I only get the 2-turn Outrage right over here, and I instantly get confused. Now, the item that I'm carrying is actually a Lumberry for the confusion or for any burns. It works pretty well for me, but unfortunately, since I had to stay in on that, he knocks me out with the Dazzling Gleam, and I am out of here. So Kingdra just took out that threat that rose due to that Weakness Policy. Anyway, I got Scizor right over here. I know that I can take any attack from this Gardevoir, so I'm not going to kill it straight out. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance and set up on this thing. He goes for that Destiny Bond, and now that's a very good move considering the fact that Gardevoir is fast, and you can bust out that Destiny Bond really quick in case you think that something's going to kill you. But with that being said, I'm not going to attack simply because if I attack her on this turn, then I'm actually going to kill myself in the process. So, might as well set up. That Shadow Ball actually did a lot of damage, so I'm kind of weary. I mean, the Shadow Ball could continue to kill me, but right now that the Destiny Bond is gone, I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch, knock this Gardevoir out, and we are going to continue here. Hopefully I can continue and do a sweep, I'm actually hoping that, you know, maybe get to +6 and just continue on. Well, here he sends out his Aegislash. Now, when you're battling Aegislash, it's always a toss-up. It's a coin flip. Because if you attack it, you have a potential of lowering your attack 2 stages because of King Shield. If you don't attack it, you have the potential of it boosting its attack and becoming a threat really quick. So, I didn't attack it right there. He went for Sword Stance along with me. I'm at +6 right now. He's at +2. Now, he reveals that he's got leftovers, so this is pretty much Sword Stance stalemate. I'm going to get the heck out of here because I know this isn't really going to end well. He's going to probably get to +6, throw in a couple King Shield, lower my attack, and he's going to end up victorious on that matchup. So I decided to U-turn the heck out of there and bust out Moltres to scare him out. Now, no Aegislash wants to take a Fire Blast coming off of a Moltres, trust me. And luckily for me, he didn't have Stealth Rock up on the field, or else I would have been at 50% right now. Alright, so I'm definitely going to go for the obvious play over here, which is launching a Fire Blast right at him. Now, this Moltres is Specs. I believe it's Specs or Scarf. It's one of the two. I like to run either or on it. With that being said, it totally knocks out this Gliscor. The Gliscor doesn't typically have good special defense, so that was going to be easy. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Blissey straight off the bat, because, I don't know, switching a Blissey into a Moltres is pretty obvious. I mean, Moltres doesn't really use any physical attacks, so... Anyway, I'm not going to stay into this thing because I don't really want to allow it to sponge me. So I switch into Scizor, luckily dodging the Toxic. That was awesome. I really wasn't expecting Toxic Bliss. I don't know, maybe like Seismic Toss or something else. But either way, I go for Bullet Punch. He's actually a Citrus Berry variant of Blissey, so get that big chunk of health back. He's going for Metronome right now. And out of nowhere, Metronome pulls Flamethrower. Are you kidding me? 4 times super effective against me. Luckily, Blissey's special attack stat is not that great. And I am a more bulkier Scizor with, what is that, max HP, max attack. So I lived that pretty well. If I was any other variant of Scizor, I probably would have died. So he's going for Soft Boiled. I'm recovering up my health. Simply because I can set up on this Blissey. I feel pretty comfortable because he didn't use Flamethrower outright. He used Metronome. So I'm thinking, stay in here. Let's get to +6. Let's knock this thing out. I'm actually afraid of Counter, too, because Counter Bliss is actually a thing. And, you know, Blisseys with Blizzard or Ice Beam have that 20% chance if they're not the natural cure variety. And the, what is that? What's that ability? Serene Grace. There we go. Anyway, so I'm setting up on this thing. He uses Metronome one more time, and I'm wondering what this is going to pull. So he goes for Blizzard. Luckily, I dodge it. I mean, that really wouldn't have done too much, considering the fact that it's really not that potent. It's not very effective. Here we go. I'm at +6. Now I'm ready to run train on this entire team, simply because I've got the priority. I'm packing it, and I'm ready to start bullet punching stuff. All right, so... This Blissey over here pulls a little Miley Cyrus on me and starts twerking at me, and I lower my defense only because of that. It uses Tail Whip. That's very funny. Anyway, I'm back to full health, and I can just start running train. So here we go. Getting that +6 Bullet Punch. There's no way Blissey's going to take that. Now, he's only got his Aegislash and one more poke left. Now, I'm not going to be afraid of this thing, even if it goes for King Shield right off the bat. Or on the next turn, I can definitely knock it out in 2 hits here. So he goes for an attack this turn, which is very surprising. I totally thought that he'd go for the King Shield first off, because I've got no reason to not go for Bullet Punch. That was pretty obvious on my part. So he does a little bit over 50% on that Shadow Claw. I believe he would have been able to, you know, change the tide of the battle had he gone for King Shield that first turn. But anyway, it's all about mind games when it comes to Aegislash, and if your prediction's right, you're going to win. If your prediction's wrong, you're going to lose. Unfortunately, that's the game you play with Aegislash. So I went for the Bullet Punch because I want to get this thing out of here. I don't even want to waste my time roosting and playing these mind games, so I just want to go, you know, knock him out. So, with that being said, he got the King Shield off on me. I'm at +4, not +6 anymore. It's not looking like he's packing Shadow Sneak, or else he would have used it right there, knowing that I'm going for Bullet Punch. So, right now, I'm at a +4 Scizor. Not bad. I'm getting my health back due to lefties. It's a more bulky Scizor. I love running it. Now, right over here, he brings out his shiny green Scizor over here. Scizor versus Scizor, it's definitely an even matchup, but unfortunately right now I'm at +4, so I'm going to be able to two-shot this guy. He goes for Brick Break right off the bat. It's a very strong move because it's neutral, and Scizor's got a very high attack stat. So, right now, I'm at 52 HP. Thanks to all this leftovers recovery, I actually end up living this with 16 HP. That's amazing. So all those leftover recoveries definitely helped out. If I didn't have lefties and I had like Life Orb, it would have been a longer sweep. So knock him out with a bullet punch. That was an awesome battle, Josepe. Thanks for battling me. Thanks for being a great friend, man. Good guy. Go check him out. He's always at my live streams, helping out, modding, helping in the comment section. Really good guy. So anyway, with that being said, it was a great battle. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comment section below. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use my special Dragonite or Moltres that much. You guys kind of saw my Rain team in action, and if you guys are at my live streams, which are at 4 o'clock Central every Saturday and Sunday, you guys will be able to see this team in action. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click on that like button if you enjoyed the battle. Stay tuned for more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles throughout the upcoming weeks. I'm just focusing on it simply because I've saved almost 90 battles and I haven't offloaded them onto the computer for you guys to enjoy yet. So I'm focusing on that, getting back into the Wi-Fi battling community. So help support it. If you guys want a break from Pokemon and you're looking for some Let's Plays, go check out my channel where you'll find Bravely Default, which is an ongoing 3DS Let's Play. You'll find Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze 100% walkthrough, and you'll also find the Yoshi's New Island for 3DS 100% walkthrough. So there's a lot of good stuff on my channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the next episode. See ya!